Hello! In today's video, I'm gonna go over the 5 criteria you need to know before investing in real estate. Hi, my name is George Salas and I help real estate investors, landlords, and Airbnb hosts just like you increase their cash flow through diversified investment strategies and short-term rentals. Today I'm going to go over the 5 criteria you need to know before making an investment. Most people don't know where to start. They don't know exactly what to do, what to look for, and they just never do it, right? If you are in that position or you're just getting started, make sure you pay attention to the 5 things I look for before I make an investment. Okay, number 1, liquidity. How fast can you turn this investment liquid into cash? Let's just say something happens and you need to pull out the cash out of this investment. How fast can you turn it into cash? Again, in real estate, there are several strategies you can use to invest, and some of them you can turn into cash quick, some of them you can't. For example, if you are in a 1-year lease and you have a short-term rental property and you've put $10,000, $12,000 in investment here. Let's just say you are almost at the end of your 1-year lease and you're doing arbitrage and you need to pull out and you need to sell this. Something happens, you can get out of the lease quick and sell some of this stuff. Of course, you're gonna get way less because of the depreciation and the wear and tear, but you're still gonna be able to pull out some cash. If, on another example, if you buy the property, you put in 20, 30 grand to close on this deal. You're not able to pull your cash out, even if you wanted to, even if you wanted to leave. You've got to do something with it. That's already stuck in there, right? And it obviously it's going to grow, but you're not going to be able to pull it. So that's one factor. Factor number 2, scalability. How fast can you scale this business? Let me give you an example. On a 2-year arbitrage lease, just like the one you're seeing right here, is my latest Airbnb short-term rental, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath. I'm investing about $12,000 to $13,000 all in, and that includes my furnishings. It includes my first month deposit, not to rent. It also includes the labor, all the furniture and everything else, right? So all in, I'm about $14,000, $15,000 in one property. I've got a 2-year lease, 24 months, and we're projected to do about $79,000 per year. If we hit that number, when we hit that number, right? You're gonna take off a percentage of that as your expenses. But if you continue to take the profits of that you make every single month and you stack them on top of each other, I could essentially take this particular investment, recoup the $12,000 to $13,000 plus the $2,000 in a matter of 6, 8, maybe 10 months, depending where our numbers are, and then I can scale it, right? So I could double my investment in less than 12 months. In a sense, if you do the same exact thing with a purchase and then you put in $40,000, are you able to double this purchase in a year doing the exact same thing, spending $40,000? You're at 2.5 times, maybe almost 3 times the investment, and in 1 year, it's not gonna take you a year, it's gonna take you 3 or 4 years, right? So on your terms, if you have the money, you need to make sure that you figure that out before you make an investment. How fast can you scale it? Can you compound it? Can you add it up quicker enough that it could pay your bills? Can you generate $5,000, $6,000 a month off residual income for you to pay your bills in a matter of 6 months or a year? Can you do that? You got to make sure you look at that factor, right? How fast can you scale it? How fast can you grow it? Number 3, the potential ROI. Same exact examples. Potential return on investment. You've got to make sure that you look at how much money can you make, can you earn from this investment. Quick example, same thing. 2-year lease that I'm doing right here at this property compared to a purchase, right? In a 2-year lease, I'm gonna invest $15,000, and if it takes me a year to make my $15,000, that is 100% ROI, right? 100% cash on cash return. And on comparison, if you do the same thing with a purchase, $40,000, $50,000, then that is not going to be 100% cash on cash. Let's just say you make $13,000 and you spent $40,000 to purchase, furnish this property, get it listed on Airbnb, get it set up and ready, right? You're spending $40,000. And compared to $13,000, you're gonna earn $13,000. So your cash on cash is not gonna be 100%. It's gonna be around 30, 33%, right? So how much do you wanna earn on your money? You've gotta make that decision. How much money do you have in the bank? How much do you wanna invest? How fast do you wanna go, right? You gotta make that decision. You gotta make sure you check that ROI before you get into an investment. Number 4, passivity. How passive is this investment? Are you wanting to build a business that's active, or are you wanting to build a business that is passive? Airbnb short-term rentals are not passive, but you can make them passive, right? You can hire a management company. You can hire us for, as far as I know, right? We can manage it for you, or you can hire anybody out there to manage it for you, and it becomes passive. Obviously, if you manage yourself, you are going to save that 15 or 20% that you're paying to this management company, because Airbnb and short-term rental management is pretty expensive. Standard starts at 20%. You can find companies that do it for 15 and 10%. The 10% I would say is more remotely, but you got to take that in consideration before you make this investment, right? So Airbnb is not passive, but it could be passive if you have someone that knows and that does the below. Like if they're making sure that your ROI is still on point where you want it, you know, because you could want, you know, 10% return on your money, right? That's it. It could be whatever for you. So, or you can go for 20. You know, in this industry, I believe that you can get in the higher upper 20, 25, 30, right? So we've done it, and some months are good, some months are not. You're gonna have those ups and downs in every single business, but you need to understand that the passivity of any investment, especially being in short-term rentals, is gonna be a factor you need to look at before you make this investment, right? And number 5, the simplicity of it. How quick and easy can you get a 2-year lease from a landlord that is desperate to rent their property versus a real estate investor, a landlord that's trying to sell it? Can you get a property leased in a matter of a week and then purchase all the items in a matter of 7 more days, stage it in another 2 weeks, and get it up and running, making you cash in 30 days? Can you do that? Maybe, maybe not. How fast can you close a property if you're buying it? You're doing the same exact thing, but instead of renting it, you're gonna buy it. You're gonna go through your appraisal process. You're gonna go through the due diligence, making sure your numbers work. You're buying a property with or without equity. And you're gonna go through, you know, your inspection. Your lender has to do all this. Your lender is gonna put you back a little bit, right? Unless you're using hard money, which is much faster, less requirements. So take that in consideration. The simplicity of any investment is something you need to make sure that you look at before you make a decision. Hey, what kind of investment am I gonna get on? I do recommend the best strategy in my belief to make the most cash in the least amount of time is going to be arbitrage. More money, faster, less investment in. Long term, of course, you diversify your investment strategies, and that's what I believe in. You know, I believe in diversifying your investment strategies. So again, I want to tell you guys the 5 things. Let's go over them one more time. Number 1, before you make a decision on investing, there are 5 criteria. So I want to tell you guys this criteria, okay? So number 1, liquidity. Number 2, scalability, okay? Number 3, potential ROI. Number 4, passivity. Number 5, simplicity, okay? If you like these tips, please hit the subscribe button, right below or above, wherever we put it at. Also, I really would appreciate it if you guys give me a thumbs up on this video. It really helps our SEO. And lastly, I would love to invite you to our SDR survival workshops, where we're gonna fix your Airbnb in 4 live trainings coming at the end of September, right here on October 1st. We'll love for you to join. It's a free workshop. It's 4 days, up to an hour trainings every single day for 4 days straight. So join me at the STR Survival Workshop. I'm gonna leave that link right below on this video, and I'd love to see you guys. Please leave me some comments on this video. Let me know if what I went over today was helpful and if it served you, all right? So see you guys soon. See you at the STR Survival Workshop. I hope this serves you.